I just created the world's largest working computer.
And I'll also be surprising one of the most popular gaming creators in the world with it. What? A few months ago, Karl Jacobs called me with our biggest request ever.
I need the world's largest computer ever built.
And it has to work.
Bro, I'm playing Minecraft on it, so it better.
So me and the team decided we needed to do something special.
We're gonna be building a giant mouse, keyboard, and computer screen. It's gonna actually work too.
Like you can type on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say cap.
Creating a 40-foot tall working computer would prove to be our hardest challenge yet.
I think we build it like a house and use 2x4s to frame it and then sheet it.
So we started by building test keys for the keyboard.
That's gonna be the top of our button.
I don't feel really confident about that, but all right.
Now that we've built our massive key, we need to figure out a way to have them bounce back up after pressing them, so I think we're gonna use these springs to make that happen.
We just built our first button with the springs, now it's time to test it out.
It's too jerky, it's not like a real keyboard.
Although the springs lifted the button back up, we didn't like the motion that it raised in, so we decided to go with a memory foam layer instead.
That felt really good. Now here's the important part. Does the button come up?
Oh, that's satisfying.
This is perfect.
We just got to the hardware store and we've got to pick up like 1,000 pieces of wood.
We're gonna need over 225 2x4s that are 10 feet long. 120 sheets of plywood. 1,000 screws.
Now before we start building, let me show you the plan. Karl asked us to go big, so we're making this the largest build ever attempted on this channel. The computer screen alone will be a towering 36 feet tall. And just in case that wasn't enough, the computer will be fully functional to put Karl's Minecraft skills to the test at the end of this video. So this is the pile of wood that we'll be using to build the massive keyboard.
This is the most wood we've had in the warehouse.
Now that we figured out an alternative with the foam to make the buttons rise, we're gonna mass make these things. How many buttons do we have to do?
Like 64 buttons.
How come on the test key we made it the letter A?
A for Alex.
I thought it was A for subscribe.
Since people will be walking on the keyboard, it needs to be very durable.
We're using thick plywood so it's strong enough to hold someone. Every key is done and we're using these braces to hold them to the board so that they don't move at all when you're standing on them.
What concerns us the most about this project is the technical aspect. What experience do you have wiring?
I've modified my Game Boy. I've plugged in a Christmas tree before and set up the lights on that thing.
That's why if this works, I will be absolutely shocked.
So to get the keyboard to actually work, we wired negative and positive wires to a circuit board so when you step on the button, it registers as a click.
So we have our test key wired to the computer and we have YouTube pulled up on search. When I press this button, it should search for it. Boom. And it works! Let's go. Let's go. That is sick.
So this is all the rest of our wires to the keyboard, and we gotta plug them all into here, but luckily I'm pretty fast at this. And now we're done.
I'm 5'8", but my license says 5'7".
This is just one of the sections and there's 6 others. Let's start adding them on, okay? Now that we have this massive beast, we have to start building all of the caps to go on top of the buttons.
You know the best part of working at a keyboard factory?
What?
All the extra shifts. This is the most important button, it's the space bar. And I gotta make sure this foam stays in nice and tight.
We ran into a bunch of small problems like making the spacebar too big for our keyboard.
Why don't it fit though?
Alex gave me the dimensions.
And forgetting about the shift key.
We forgot to make the holes large enough for shift key, so that's what we're doing now.
But things ended up working out and we were able to get the keyboard together.
We now have our massive wooden keyboard hooked up to the computer and we have to go through and test every single individual key to make sure they work.
The only problem is the keys aren't labeled yet, so we don't know which key is which.
Our neighbor, he's like a computer genius and I think he could help us with this. We need to press the A and see if it works. Can you help us?
Yeah, I got you.
You know where the A is? What? That's the A?
That's the, yeah.
All right, now we gotta do the B.
Q's right here. Double U's right here. E's right here. R's right here.
He's literally right every single time.
Can we hire this guy or how old are you?
12.
What's your pay rate?
$3 an hour.
Really?
Drives a hard bar.
It's not working?
So that key's not working.
It doesn't work because it doesn't have the metal part. This one has the metal, so it should work.
Put it on there.
Let's see.
It works.
Tell me what key this is, boy wonder.
Good question.
It's a good question, it's the question mark key.
Oh. Are you serious? All right, ready? Letter B.
I see you don't know your letters.
Now that we know that the keyboard works, we need to start building the computer mouse.
We're gonna be taking the shape of the mouse and tracing it onto this big board. This is gonna be our base.
You know what concerns me? Is how are we gonna be able to get the click with foam.
I thought about this long and hard. We're gonna be using peg clickers so that way we can push the buttons down.
First piece. We have the rough outline shape of the mouse. Next, we're gonna cut out this center so we can add all of the wiring so the mouse actually works.
What do you mean cut?
We have been working on this mouse forever.
I thought this was gonna take a day and a half. Bro, don't yawn. When you yawn, I wanna yawn.
Yawning is contagious.
Lucky for us, we are powered by the best G Fuel. There you go. Thanks. That's so good! Let's go! Let's sand this thing, bro! Well, I tell you about G Fuel, let's keep sanding.
For those of you that don't know, G Fuel is a sugar-free, healthier performance energy drink.
It's actually starting to come together with like a mouse a little bit.
It's been looking like a mouse. What are you talking about?
As part of our partnership with G Fuel, we are releasing our very own limited edition Beem Team Shaker Cup.
Question, are we gonna have to go door to door selling these, like Girl Scout cookies?
If you buy this Beem Team Shaker Cup right now and use code BEAM, you could win the $1,000 that's inside of this cup.
Nice.
Every Beem Team Shaker Cup will include a scratch-off to win the cash prize. Also, 100 lucky people will receive a Shaker Cup signed by me and the entire Beem Team. Full rules are on each scratch-off and in the video description.
Click the link in the description to buy my Shaker Cup and have the chance to win $1,000. Hurry up, they're going quick. I love you, G Fuel. This is one of the 56 walls that we'll be making to complete the computer.
It'll be 4 times taller than this.
This is gonna be insane.
Since this project is so massive and we have to deliver it all the way across the country, we're gonna build the walls here in Colorado, then put them together in North Carolina.
How strong are these walls?
They're not very strong.
After days of hard work, it's finally time to start painting. So since this computer is so massive and we have so much to paint, we have been doing incredible teamwork.
Hey, somebody's here. Get the door.
Come on in.
Can you guess what we're making?
It looks like framing for a house.
We're actually building the world's largest computer. It's gonna be 36 feet tall.
That's cool. Where's it going to?
North Carolina. Do you guys deliver giant computers?
Not this one, probably.
We did these 4 sections. Now it's time to watch it dry. Next, we're gonna start painting the keyboard. We have all of these keys to paint right here, so we created this long assembly line of keys.
The keys are the most difficult part to paint because we have to add each number and letter on every key.
We just created this contraption to make sure every single letter is centered. We have the stencil back here, so it's gonna be perfect. I have the letter D. Now, how do I know where to place it?
I printed out a map so that we know where each letter goes. Go 3 down from the top.
1, 2, 3. This one?
That one.
All right.
That's gorgeous.
Now what, 75 more keys to go? Roughly.
Dude, what is wrong?
This reminds me of my ex. So we just Googled it, and this is officially the world's largest working keyboard. L-O-L-J-K-B.
Oh, that's a jump.
3, 4, 3, 4. So we've painted pretty much every single key on the keyboard, but we're missing one.
What are we missing?
Oh, subscribe button. Yeah. The reason this is the most important button, if you press this subscribe button right now, you have the chance to win $1,000. We officially have every key painted. Is this even gonna fit?
No, it's not. We need 2 trucks.
Turns out we need 2 of the largest moving trucks possible.
It is crazy that we have to use 2 giant U-Hauls to get this all the way to North Carolina.
Big Smokey, this is Mothership. I'm headed east on Highway 24. What's your location?
Aaron, did you just call me Big Smokey?
Yes, sir, over.
30 feet in front of you. We're not doing radio call signs like truckers this whole time.
10-4 on that, Big Smokey. Mothership out.
I just made it to the airport. The guys are currently driving 2 different trucks on the way to North Carolina so we can set up the world's largest computer. And we have a lot of work left to do. We still have not seen the computer screen stand up or know if it even works. So there's a lot that could still go wrong.
Big Smokey, this is Mothership, and I spy with my little eye something brown.
Mothership, this is Big Smokey over. Is it that patch of dirt you all right?
No, not quite.
Is it the patch of dirt over there?
Yes, sir.
Next stop, North Carolina.
Big Smokey, this is Mothership. The eagle has landed over.
We have just made it to the massive field where we will be setting up the world's largest computer. This is gonna be crazy.
But we still gotta find the good soil. We can't build here because there's this cute little frog that lives here. Oh my gosh, look at him, so precious. We'll build it right here. This is the good soil.
There's already one broken board and I just started looking. We're gonna have to fix a lot of this stuff. All right, I guess we'll just take all the wood out. Carl will be here in 2 days.
All right, first piece out and only 73 more to go.
This one's so heavy. Oh, sorry. Right now we're placing the base layer where we want it so we can start stacking up the computer. Our computer screen is giant, so we built it in 4 different sections. Then we'll have a 50-foot tall crane stack each section up like Legos. I'm honestly really concerned about the walls just caving in when we try to crane it.
Yeah, me too. It's not even windy and they're already wobbling so much.
We've been working on this for at least 3 months, so to have it all snap in just a matter of seconds would not be good at all. I think this is the hardest video we've ever done. I'm exhausted. The amount of work we put in, it's like a construction site here. It doesn't look like a YouTube video. I think we bit off more than we could chew this time. Every section right here is about as tall as every other build that we do. I don't know if we can pull this off, but I promised Carl we would, so we just gotta keep trying.
Did you want some optimism right now?
I would love some, Aaron.
I don't have any, I was just asking if you wanted it.
So we're really behind, so right now we're gonna try to pick up layer 2 and put it on top of layer 1. This is the moment of truth.
When we lift this, it might collapse.
All right, here we go. It's off the ground.
This corner bracket completely snapped out of the wall. It ripped the bolts straight out. And these are supposed to be the stronger bolts.
The wood is just literally not strong enough.
Definitely bit off more than we could chew with this project, but we're in too deep now, so we're gonna have to get some sleep and reassess in the morning and see what we can do.
We just redid the corner supports.
It's a lot stronger, so hopefully it works.
That is a 4,000-pound section being lifted by one crane.
So scary.
Push!
Might be it.
Oh my. We just installed the second layer on top. Now it's time to do the next level. We gotta be quick. That is not good. It's touching right there. If it hits it, it could all come crashing down. So close. We're almost there. It's so close. Right up off your road. All we need to do is put that piece all the way up there. It's over 40 feet tall in the sky. We've been working for 3 months for this moment right here. I'm nervous. Our entire project is relying on this hook right here. This way a little bit. This is so hard. We almost have the top level on right now.
I'm trying to hold this down so that way they can line up the top level and screw it together.
Right now he is up there doing the last touches, and hopefully soon we will finally be ready to surprise Carl. After months of work, it's time to surprise Carl and test if our giant computer turns on and works.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my God, is that Matthew?
Yeah, how are you?
Good, except I'm blind.
Okay, I'm gonna lead you to the spot. Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
I've been working 3 months with the team on this moment. And we're gonna have you right here.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, drop it!
Oh my God, that's massive. What? Holy cow. Oh my gosh. This is sick, dude. What on earth? Oh my, this is as big as it gets. Wow, look at the mouse!
Everything works.
You're crazy.
The power button is actually a door also.
What?
Yeah, you can go.
Oh my God! Whoa!
This is the craziest thing we've ever built.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is, dude. Now everybody else jump on it.
Now it's time for the moment of truth to finally play Minecraft.
Oh my God, it's working!
Yeah! Okay, I'll go backwards. Oh, I'm gonna float.
Nobody's playing Minecraft like us. Okay, I'm turning to the right.
This is crazy! I'm jumping in the game too!
Yeah.
That is crazy! We did it!
We did it.
We just built the world's largest computer.
Now we just have to beat Minecraft, which will happen.